This is where his story ends.
Whose story?
47's. I've been looking forward to this for a long, long time.
It's not his funeral.
It is.
But you didn't get him in Mississippi.
No. We got close, but he slipped away. He knew we were on him, now. He was running scared.
Where'd he go?
Where does anyone go for a last desperate roll of the dice?
Nice to be back in civilization, 47.
It suited me. I had some business to attend to.
Those missions out in the sticks may have bought us some time, but things are still deteriorating rapidly. We're still losing agents. You got the briefing?
Yesterday. Got the pictures right here. Mohammed bin Faisal al-Khalifa, his scientist Tariq Abdul Latif, and Henrik Schmutz of South Africa. Interesting trio.
The DNA angle's disturbing. This may tie into the group that's trying to liquidate us. Welcome to Las Vegas, 47. There's a white supremacist from South Africa. His name is Henrik Schmutz, who's trying to sell some DNA material and lab reports to the wealthy Saudi sheikh, Mohammed bin Faisal al-Khalifa. The sheikh is working for someone else, but we're not sure who. Our client wants to force them into the open by disrupting the deal. You've got 3 targets, the Afrikaner, the sheikh, and the sheikh's scientist, who'll be there to verify the material. We've been losing a lot of agents lately, 47. Any mission could be a setup at this point.
Hitman Blood Money, mission number 10, A House of Cards. Targets: Mohammed bin Faisal al-Khalifa, Hendrik Schmutz, and Tariq Abdul Latif. No relation to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Queen Latifah. But here we go, ladies and gents. I am your host, CenterStrain01. I'm going to be showing you a kind of a slow, more methodical way of completing this mission, as this one's going to take a little bit more time. However, it is the easiest way to complete this mission. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go over here, get inside this elevator. I will be skipping ahead on some parts because, like I said, it is a lot of waiting around, but if you just wait for that certain moments whenever I start it back up, then everything is going to apply the same. This is not going to be one of those fast walkthroughs that I've been used to showing you guys, trying to show you how to get through the levels really quickly. This is one of those more that's going to take a little bit of time, so I definitely want to skip to make sure you guys aren't too bored. But go ahead and sit down your rifle case, and we're going to wait here for our first target. So I will show you guys where one of the target is right now. He's in the casino. He's waiting right there. He will be our second target. The first one actually hasn't arrived yet. He should be arriving any moment here. So we're just going to kind of wait until we actually see him, his vehicle kind of pull up, and then we'll skip ahead to where he is coming into the elevator. So there you go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, he is coming up the stairs and about ready to get inside the elevator, and we're going to be able to take him out with the good old fiber wire. So wait until the doors close, that way you know no one is looking. Alright. Grab his key card because you will need that. Wait until the door's shut. Okay. Drop your rifle case and head downstairs. Pick up the payment briefcase. As you'll see here that we still have plenty of time as this guy is still in the casino moving around, so we've got a little bit more time before we have to set up our next kill, which will be the same kind of method, just in a different elevator. But what we're doing right now is we're taking the payment briefcase, because this actually gives us bonus money. It is not important for achieving your silent assassin, I don't believe, but we want to get the most out of this game as possible, of course. So we're going to head towards the exit right now. We're just going to drop the payment briefcase. And we're going to head back to the elevators. Except this time we're going to be going in the right side elevator as opposed to the left one. But first we need to grab our rifle briefcase. Never leave home without it. As we will be using the sniper rifle to take out the final target, the sheaf. And you will be waiting for a little bit of time, not as much as last time, but again, the same method applies for this one. Let's find out where he is. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and skip forward until he gets over to the elevator. Alright, ladies and gents, here he is. He's actually going to be heading up the stairs any second now. So we are ready for the second kill, which of course will lead into our final kill, which will be taken out by Sniper. So let's just wait patiently for him to arrive. I really do like this mission because it allows me to do things a little slower. Now, I know ways to complete this mission faster, but it's good to slow things down a little bit every now and then. We're not going for speed runs on these missions. And the sheaf has arrived. So right now we're just waiting until the door closes and we take care of business. We are going to be taking his disguise and we're going to be going to the room of the other guy. So there's a lot of stuff that we're doing. You don't need the card or the weapons, but I always like to pick up extra stuff along the way. Pick up the rifle case, wait until the door closes. And we're going to be hitting up one more to the 8th floor. Alright, remember where your suit is, of course. So we're going to head this way to the right. And we're going to be doing a little tomfoolery here because we're not going to be able to get right into the room unless you want to go a secret way. So what we're going to do is make sure nobody's looking. Activate the fire alarm. Pick up your rifle case. For some reason didn't pick it up. Alright, if done correctly, no one should be left. And of course, enter by using the keycard you picked up from the dead guy. You're going to turn this light off. And we're going to set things up for the next target. You have a little bit of time before the guard comes back in here. Alright, so we got a little bit more waiting to do. You want to turn off the light to the front part of this room because the guard's going to be coming back through and we want to make sure that we time everything correctly for when he's about ready to come back in. So get your sedative out. And we're just going to wait here until he actually arrives. Alright, looks like he's finally arrived. Wait for him to pass. Take him out. You don't have to worry about hiding the body or anything. Although I prefer to go ahead and hide the body. Now, with everything that has went on and the amount of time that has went on, the sheaf should be exactly where he needs to be. He's waiting for the call from the guy that is normally in this room, which is the first guy that we actually killed. So what we're going to do is we're going to redial the sheik right there. You can pick up the TMP if you want it, if you haven't already added it to your collection. Take his uniform. And it's time to get down to business. Now you'll notice that there's a little area right there, but you'll also notice there's a guard there. Not really a guard, kind of just a guy who works for the hotel. So when you shoot him, you want to make sure you shoot it from the farthest possible point to the right here so he is not in your view. But as you will see, we'll go to the casino, you can see he's hitting up the stairs right now, which means he's going to be coming out that kind of little roof area door here in just a second, and we can get a shot on him with no one knowing. But make sure you do it to where that guy is not seeing you or seeing the body. Right on time, brother. And there you go. And you're pretty much good to go. And you can just pretty much exit. You're in this disguise, so you don't really have to worry about the guards anymore. Now remember, he is in the right elevator. That is where your disguise is. And we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. We are done. Mission is complete. We just got to head to the exit. And of course, because Agent 47 leaves none of his weapons behind, if he has a chance to not leaving these weapons behind, you can't really carry both briefcases. So what you got to do is you got to kind of set up your weapon here. You can carry this in one of your hands and you can grab the briefcase, but you can't actually take your rifle case with you, unfortunately. But it is what it is. And we are done. Hopefully we got Silent Assassin. Nice, high roller. What's this? I gotta see what it is. Nice, sweet. I love achievements. Alright, well there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Total kills 3, 1 shots fired, 1 shot hit, 2 close combat kills, and 1 headshot. No caught on camera, no witnesses, which means Silent Assassin. So altogether, without the skips, we weren't waiting that long. The mission was only 12 minutes and 14 seconds, but I just maybe skipped, like, I want to say a total of about a minute or two waiting around for the enemies to actually go into the elevator and things like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and yeah, this was a fun mission to figure out, to learn, and we're going to find out what our news clipping looks like. Alright, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the game so far, and we're going to move on with what I believe is mission, what? Number 11? I think this was mission number 10, so we should be moving on to mission number 11. But hopefully you guys have been enjoying so far. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next mission. Peace out, bitches!